Beginning this journey may seem daunting, but remember, every adventure starts with a single step. Life is a winding path, filled with peaks and valleys, triumphs and setbacks. Along this journey, we encounter habits that act as roadblocks, preventing us from realizing our true potential. In this expedition of self-discovery, we'll navigate through 8 such habits, unveiling their hold on us and unraveling the threads of Stoic wisdom to break free. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by Zeno of Citium in the early 3rd century BC, offers timeless guidance in our modern world. It encourages us to focus on what we can control, nurturing virtues like wisdom, courage, and resilience. With its teachings, we learn to face life's challenges with grace and strength. As we embark on this journey of introspection, let's grasp the helm of self-awareness, steering our course toward transformation. By recognizing these habits within ourselves and embracing Stoic principles, we can navigate life's complexities with confidence, purpose, and inner peace. Habit 1. Putting off things. Epictetus, the wise philosopher, said it's good to be around people who make you feel good about yourself and bring out your best. But many of us struggle with the common habit, putting off things. Putting off things, or procrastination, is a tough challenge to personal progress. It makes us weak, slows us down, and wastes time that could be better spent on important stuff. The solution to this problem is found in Stoic philosophy, especially in the idea of seize the day. Stoicism teaches us to focus on the here and now. Instead of worrying about what might happen in the future or feeling uncomfortable about tasks we have to do, Stoic thinkers tell us to focus on what's happening right in front of us. Epicurus, another Stoic thinker, emphasized how important it is to live fully in the present. Putting things off often comes from worrying about what might happen or thinking that tasks are too hard. Instead of getting stuck in these worries, Stoic ideas encourage us to focus on taking action now and not worrying too much about the end results. By breaking tasks into smaller steps and concentrating on doing something right now, we can beat the habit of putting things off. To start, set small goals that you can easily achieve and keep working at them. Even when things get tough, facing them head-on helps us grow stronger. Remember, time is limited, and every moment spent procrastinating is time wasted that we can never get back. By following the wisdom of Stoicism, we can give ourselves the power to live lives that are strong, purposeful, and filled with inner peace. Habit 2. Being hard on yourself. Marcus Aurelius, a wise philosopher, once said, "Our life is what our thoughts make it. How we talk to ourselves has a big impact on how we feel about ourselves and how well we're doing in life." Negative self-talk is a habit that can make us feel weak. It chips away at our confidence and stops us from reaching our full potential. Stoicism teaches us to take charge of our thoughts. Instead of letting negativity take over, we can replace it with rational thinking and kindness towards ourselves. Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, stressed the importance of monitoring our inner conversations. He believed that how we see the world is shaped by what we think, so it's crucial to keep our thoughts positive and logical. Start by paying attention to your thoughts without judging them. When you notice yourself being hard on yourself or doubting your abilities, challenge those thoughts. Ask yourself if they're based on facts or just fears and insecurities. Stoicism encourages us to be kind to ourselves, treating ourselves with the same compassion we would give a friend in a similar situation. Instead of beating yourself up over mistakes or weaknesses, focus on what you could learn from them. See them as opportunities for growth and improvement. As you replace negative self-talk with Stoic ideas of logic and self-compassion, you'll find a new strength inside you. You'll be better equipped to face life's challenges with confidence and dignity. Habit 3. Shying away from challenges. Avoiding challenges and sticking to what's comfortable is a habit that holds us back from reaching our full potential. It stops us from growing and developing important qualities like patience, courage, and adaptability. Stoic philosophy teaches us to embrace discomfort and face challenges head-on. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus believed that personal growth often comes from confronting challenges and pushing our limits. In today's society, many of us prefer comfort and convenience over facing difficulties. We opt for the easiest path, seeking immediate gratification. However, this avoidance of challenges hinders our long-term development. By shying away from challenges, we miss out on opportunities to learn and grow. Stoicism reminds us that true strength lies in confronting difficulties with patience and perseverance. It's through these challenges that we develop important virtues like courage and resilience. Stepping out of our comfort zone allows us to expand our capabilities and gain greater confidence. Avoiding challenges can also lead to a fear of failure. When we consistently choose the safe path, we miss opportunities to learn from mistakes and become stronger. Stoicism teaches us to view failure as a natural part of life and an opportunity for growth. Seeking discomfort doesn't mean seeking unnecessary suffering. Stoic philosophy encourages us to face challenges with a calm and rational mind. It's about understanding that discomfort is a necessary part of life that can lead to growth and self-improvement. By actively seeking challenges and discomfort, we develop personal control and become less dependent on external factors for our happiness. Applying Stoic principles to our lives allows us to approach challenges with purpose and patience, embracing them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. So, let's embrace discomfort and challenges and embark on the journey of self-discovery and improvement. Habit 4. Excessive materialism. Excessive materialism, prioritizing material possessions over inner values, is the fourth habit on our list. While Stoic philosophy emphasizes morality and inner virtues, excessive materialism can lead us astray, leaving us perpetually dissatisfied. In a world where materialism reigns supreme, it's easy to become consumed by the pursuit of financial success, believing that more stuff will bring happiness and fulfillment. Stoic philosophy reminds us that external possessions are fleeting. They can be lost, stolen, or destroyed. Relying on them for happiness sets us up for ongoing disappointment and discontent. Equating material goods with self-worth fosters an insatiable desire for more, leading to a perpetual cycle of want and unhappiness. Renowned Stoic philosopher Seneca urged us to distinguish between needs and wants. Excessive materialism stems from the false belief that ownership guarantees everlasting happiness and a relentless pursuit of more. Stoicism challenges us to reassess our desires, prioritizing those aligned with our well-being and values. To break the cycle of excessive materialism, start by finding contentment with what you already have. Focus on cultivating inner virtues like compassion, bravery, and wisdom. These are the true sources of fulfillment. Stoicism teaches us to prioritize these qualities, which are within our control, and lead to lasting satisfaction. Moreover, excessive materialism breeds uneasiness and insecurity, fueling fears of loss and comparisons with others. Stoic philosophy encourages detachment from material possessions, recognizing them as tools to enhance our lives rather than a source of pleasure or validation. Practicing gratitude helps cultivate detachment, focusing on what truly matters and appreciating what we have. Embracing minimalism further enables us to simplify our lives, letting go of unnecessary distractions and aligning our behavior with Stoic ideals. By breaking free from the grip of consumerism, we can live a Stoic life centered on virtues, meaningful relationships, and positive contributions to society. This mental shift allows us to experience true satisfaction and fulfillment, transcending the transient nature of external possessions. In conclusion, Excessive materialism undermines our ability to practice Stoic philosophy, diverting us from inner values and long-term contentment. By embracing Stoic principles and cultivating virtues, we can break free from the cycle of want and find true fulfillment in the Stoic way of life. Habit 5. Seeking external validation. Seeking external validation, the habit of seeking approval and acceptance from others, can undermine your practice of Stoic philosophy. Stoicism emphasizes valuing your own virtues over winning the approval of others. Relying too much on external validation can weaken your independence and make you overly reliant on the opinions of others. In today's culture, with the prominence of social media platforms, seeking acceptance from others has become commonplace. Many of us gauge our happiness and self-worth based on the number of likes, comments, and followers we receive. However, Stoic philosophy reminds us that true contentment and happiness come from within, not from external sources. Stoic philosophers emphasize the importance of cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. These virtues are independent of others' acceptance or opinions and can be developed and strengthened within ourselves regardless of external circumstances. Relying on validation from others can diminish our self-worth and lead to a constant search for approval, making it difficult to find inner peace and fulfillment. To break free from this pattern and strengthen our practice of Stoic philosophy, we must first recognize that seeking external acceptance is transient and often beyond our control. Instead, focus on cultivating inner virtues and aligning your behavior with Stoic ideals. Develop self-acceptance and self-awareness, considering whether seeking validation truly aligns with your values and objectives. Remember that your worth is not defined by others' opinions, but by your actions and character. Surround yourself with supportive individuals who value your growth and development, seeking input from trusted sources while maintaining independence of thought. By cultivating virtues within yourself and finding satisfaction internally, you can enhance your practice of Stoic philosophy and live a more fulfilling life. Habit 6. Inability to cope with negative emotions. The Stoic philosophy emphasizes the importance of reason and controlling our emotions. However, we often struggle to maintain composure and act honorably when faced with unpleasant emotions like jealousy, anxiety, or rage. Let's delve deeper into how yielding to these negative feelings impacts our Stoic practice and overall well-being. Negative emotions tend to cloud our judgment and suppress logic, leading to hasty reactions and subsequent regrets. For example, anger can cause us to lash out, while envy may breed resentment and bitterness, damaging our relationships and hindering personal growth in qualities like self-control, kindness, and patience. In Stoic philosophy, emotions are seen as impressions resulting from our interpretations of the external world. Stoics believe that we have control over our assessments and, consequently, our feelings. By engaging in mindfulness and self-awareness practices, we can examine our thoughts, challenge negative assessments, and cultivate thoughts aligned with logic and morality. Apathy, often misunderstood, is a core Stoic concept that advocates for emotional detachment, not to suppress feelings, but to build resilience and inner peace amidst adversity. Stoics acknowledge the inevitability of unpleasant emotions, but advise dealing with them rationally and with restraint. To improve our Stoic practice and break the pattern of succumbing to negative emotions, we can employ several tactics. Practice mindfulness. By becoming more conscious of our feelings as they arise, we can observe them without being consumed by them, enabling us to choose deliberate responses over impulsive reactions. Challenge assessments. Examine the underlying beliefs that trigger negative emotions and assess whether they are based on fair analysis or biased views. Restructuring and challenging these Assessments can alter our perspective and reduce the intensity of unfavorable feelings. Engage in self-reflection. Regularly reflect on our thoughts, actions, and their outcomes to identify patterns and areas for improvement. This self-awareness helps us develop practical strategies for managing our emotions. Prioritize virtue. When experiencing bitterness or anger, remind yourself of Stoic ideals and prioritize morality over vengeance or animosity. Responding with forgiveness, compassion, and kindness can have long-term positive effects. Embrace tranquility. Accept what we cannot change and focus on what we can control. By relinquishing the need to control everything, we can find peace and reduce the impact of negative emotions. By consistently practicing these techniques, we can enhance our Stoic practice and reduce our tendency to give in to negative emotions. While this process requires patience and effort, every setback presents an opportunity for growth and learning. Embracing Stoic values of self-awareness and tenacity can lead to a more morally fulfilling existence. In conclusion, allowing negative emotions to control our behavior undermines the practice of Stoicism. Instead, we should cultivate awareness, engage in self-reflection, prioritize virtue, and embrace peace. Gradually, we can lead more morally upright and satisfying lives by harmonizing with Stoic principles of rationalism, resilience, and inner peace. Habit 7. Dwelling on past mistakes. Your ability to practice Stoic philosophy may suffer if you tend to dwell on past mistakes. Stoicism encourages us to let go of our faults and focus on the present, accepting what has happened and learning from it. However, many of us get stuck in a cycle of regret, remorse, and self-blame, preventing us from moving forward and growing as individuals. Replaying past mistakes in our minds fuels negative emotions and a sense of paralysis, hindering our ability to make positive changes and appreciate the present moment. Stoic philosophy teaches us that it's not the events themselves, but our interpretation of them that truly troubles us. By dwelling on past errors, we give power to negative thoughts and feelings that cause unnecessary suffering. Instead, Stoicism advises us to acknowledge our past actions, learn from them, and focus on what we can do now to improve ourselves and our situation. Forgiveness and compassion are essential in breaking this habit because, as humans, we are prone to making mistakes. Rather than blaming ourselves for past transgressions, we should strive for self-acceptance and understanding. Viewing mistakes as opportunities for growth shifts our perspective and allows us to move forward. Mindfulness is another effective tool for breaking the cycle of ruminating on past mistakes. By grounding ourselves in the present moment without judgment, we can break free from regret and fully engage with life as it unfolds. Cultivating an attitude of gratitude also helps shift our focus away from past errors. By appreciating the present moment and the lessons learned from past experiences, we foster a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Overcoming the tendency to dwell on past mistakes requires deliberate effort and a commitment to practicing Stoic principles. Remember, we have the power to choose how we respond to our history, and dwelling on regrets only holds us back from leading fulfilling lives. By embracing self-compassion, mindfulness, and gratitude, we can break free from this habit and cultivate a more Stoic outlook, focused on virtue and living in the present. Habit 8. Ignoring the well-being of others. In Stoic philosophy, the concept of cosmopolitanism emphasizes that everyone is part of the broader human community, and it's our responsibility to care about their well-being. Neglecting the needs and suffering of others can diminish our moral virtue and empathy, hindering the development of ethical qualities. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation, along with living in harmony with the natural world. Benevolence, or kindness toward others, is a fundamental virtue emphasized by Stoic philosophy. When we disregard the well-being of others, we risk disconnecting from them and losing empathy for their struggles and needs. This indifference can manifest as a lack of concern for the suffering of those less fortunate or a failure to offer support or assistance. By neglecting the welfare of others, we miss opportunities to practice empathy and compassion, crucial for building moral character. Stoicism teaches us to recognize the interdependence of all people and to treat each individual with respect, consideration, and empathy. Cultivating empathy allows us to take actions that promote the well-being of others, benefiting both the giver and the recipient. Research suggests that acts of kindness positively impact the giver's well-being, fostering a sense of purpose and connection. When we disregard the well-being of others, we reinforce a self-centered perspective that hinders our own growth. By living morally and acting in accordance with reason, Stoicism promises true happiness and contentment. Neglecting the welfare of others confines us to our own selfishness and self-interest, obscuring this fundamental truth. To break free from this pattern and strengthen our Stoic practice, we must cultivate empathy and kindness toward others. This involves embracing the virtue of benevolence and actively seeking to understand the perspectives and experiences of others. By promoting the well-being of others and fostering a sense of community, we contribute to a compassionate and peaceful world, becoming agents of positive change. In conclusion, ignoring the welfare of others undermines the principles of Stoic philosophy and deprives us of opportunities for personal growth and fulfillment. By prioritizing empathy and kindness, we can live more morally and contribute to a more compassionate society. Conclusion: neglecting the welfare of others weakens our practice of Stoic philosophy. By acknowledging the importance of empathy and goodwill, we can actively strive to overcome this habit and develop a greater concern for the well-being of all humanity. In doing so, we not only strengthen our own character, but also contribute to the creation of a more ethical and compassionate society. Through exploring 8 habits that weaken us, we have delved deeply into the wisdom of Stoic philosophy and how its principles can empower us to overcome these detrimental behaviors. All of these habits can be transformed by applying Stoic thinking, which teaches us to focus on what we can control, nurture virtues, and face life's challenges with courage and patience. Stoicism encourages us to find happiness in the present moment, relinquish the need for external approval and material possessions, step out of our comfort zone, and learn from the past without being bound by regret. As you embark on the journey of transforming weakness into strength, remember that change takes time and effort. Be patient with yourself and practice Stoic principles regularly in your daily life. With dedication and perseverance, you can break free from these habits and live a purposeful, resilient, and tranquil life. Embrace the teachings of Stoic philosophy. Seek acceptance from within. Replace complaints with gratitude. Prioritize virtue over material wealth. Face challenges with courage and let go of the past. By doing so, you will embark on a transformational journey that leads to a life of strength, wisdom, and lasting happiness. The journey is yours, and the destination is within reach. Seize today and transform your life with Stoic philosophy. Thank you for watching this video. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it with others who may benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We hope you will continue to follow us and learn and grow together.